Hi guys, Jess here and welcome to my third and final video using this series of triangles from the Pink Paisley the Paige Evans Take Me Away collection. If this is the first one you've seen, I have two other videos on our channel, and this is using a 12 by 12 piece of paper from the Take Me Away collection that was all squares, and I cut those squares out and then I cut those squares into 4 triangles, and I'm using those triangles to create 3 different patterns on a layout. So this one I'm going for the pinwheel effect. Just remind me of some quilts that my mum has made, and I thought it was super cute. I must say, full disclosure, I did run out of triangles for this layout, and so I did have to use or cut some of my own triangles from other papers from the Pink Paisley collection, and also other papers from the Kitaholics kits that I have been using for these 3 layouts. So as I have mentioned before, these layouts are using one of the months of the Kitaholics kit, and it's got some of the Take Me Away collection. It's got a few other collections in there. It's got the Pink Paisley ephemera pack, and then obviously the exclusive cut apart sheet that is always in all of the Kitaholics kits. So just so you know what I am using, tiny word stickers and thicker sheets. They are, I will go and see, I'm not sitting with my things. They are the Maggie Holmes tiny word stickers, the half black and half white, and the Dear Lizzie Dear Lizzie thickers, number 29. I don't know if that's relevant or not. So I am busily just sort of playing around putting down these pinwheels. I had planned them into little bunches of 4 triangles to try and make sure I spread out what I had numerous colors of. So I had a lot of dark purple and a lot of sort of the greeny color, the teal color. And I didn't want all those teals together. I wanted to spread it out a little bit. So I did sort of bunch them up together, but obviously I still needed to have a little bit of a play to see what I could come up with. And I was really happy with how this ended up looking. It was quite tricky to stick down perfectly. I had tried my hardest to cut these triangles as best I could, to have them as perfect as possible, because I know from quilting that if you're going to get it to line up perfectly, you need to have perfect triangles. So I did try my best to do that, but I still couldn't quite get it right. So to help hide the dodgy sort of waviness in the edge, I stuck the 2 branding strips down. And then you can see there, to back my photo, I just put a big pile of different papers that were left over from the kit that I almost had used but hadn't quite used up, and just sort of stuck them together randomly, higgledy-piggledy. Then I got one of the other papers from the kit that was black and white on the back, and I decided to back these 4 little mini photos together, but with this little bit of black and white showing through. And I just wanted to do that because I thought it would be a really cute way to bring in a little bit more black and white, so that branding strip wasn't completely random, and because I knew that I was going to be using those Dear Lizzie thickers and they are black, that I just wanted to tie a little bit more black into the layout. And it worked well. They looked really, really good. The photos didn't get too lost or anything like that, which is important when you're using little photos, I think. So I popped up the photos using the foam thickers and stuck those onto the layers of paper. And then I also popped up the layers of paper to when I stuck that down onto the page. So a few little dimensions there, just to give the page a little bit of lift and a little bit of something. Yeah, so stick all that down. I then start to wonder about what ephemera I want to use, because I've mentioned before the Pink Paisley ephemera collection is quite large, and I knew that wouldn't suit this layout. So I decided to put my heading. I knew what I wanted my heading to be, that hashtag whatever, because if you could see my face, my son had decided he wasn't eating. He was throwing everything around everywhere. And I was just like, you know what? Whatever. I'm having a glass of wine and you can do what you want. If you're hungry, you'll eat it. If you're not, you won't. So back to what I was doing here. I decided the ephemera that I had left from the Pink Paisley collection was all too large. So I got the little labels from the exclusive cut apart sheet and decided to make my own. So I'm using scraps of the bits of paper, and this washi has been stuck to my windowsill forever. I just really loved the really gorgeous sparkly purpley pink color, and there's a black sparkly one as well, and I thought it was super cute, and I thought now is the perfect time to use it. So I've just got a medium-sized heart for Australian watches. This is just from Kmart for $4. Amazing. And I'm cutting a full punch of the washi heart, and then also a half of a little bit of that gorgeous blue paper and the washi, and then just a straight one of the yellow from the back, because I thought that yellow was super cute. And then I get my mini heart, and I have no idea where my sister got that mini heart from. I'm sorry. That came in our homemade kit when we made those one year. So I'm sorry, I don't know where that came from, but it is super cute. So I am cutting some little mini hearts as well, and that's where the black sparkly washi tape is coming in to play. And again, just using scraps of the kit and scraps of the collection. I just want to make little circle heart clusters that I can use to embellish the middle of those pinwheels. I know exactly how I'm going to use them and what I want to do, so I want them, having them all the same is perfect, and having them all fit together is perfect. So I then go ahead and stick a big heart and a little heart. Oh, sorry, I'm still on the up to the black. I'll get a bit excited and get ahead of myself. What can we see? What am I up to? Oh, doing some black. I think I'm going to do a big heart with this black washi. If anyone's not done that before, as you can see from here, the purple heart has a very clear line of where the washi joins together. The black one, you cannot tell at all where the washi joins together. So maybe it just depends on how good you are at placing them touching each other. I'm not really sure, but I don't know why you can see it on the purple one, but you can't see it on the black one. And now I'm just having a play as to spreading the big hearts out onto those circles so that they don't have the matching, like I don't want to put that pink one on the same sort of pinky color, or the yellow on the yellow circle. And then a little heart on each one, which was so cute. And then a tiny word sticker. Yay. So I think I then jump off camera because you don't need to see me stick all these down. So I put a tiny word sticker, and a super cute little embellish Diamante heart onto each one as well, and they're pink. So each one gets a big heart, a little heart, a tiny word sticker, and a little Diamante. And there are the tiny word stickers there. And again, they are the Maggie Holmes tiny word stickers. And I'm just looking for small ones. So here is a close-up of how those finished up. And I think they are so cute. And I then just go to town, popping those onto my layouts. And mostly I just want them over on the pinwheels, just covering up any imperfections where they didn't quite meet in the center properly, or where I just wasn't 100% happy with the overlap of the triangles, just to make it look like I was more perfect than I was. What does Inky Cool say? If there's ever an issue, just cover it up. Embellishments fix everything. I'm sure that's one of her sayings. So that is what I have done. What else can I tell you? I'm pretty much done. I then put a few more of the gold diamond, not the gold, wrong word, the little pink diamantes around because they're super cute and I think they are lovely. And I'm just using Tombo's glue in case anyone's wondering to stick those on, and my finger, which was a real pain in the butt. So if you've got tweezers for scrapping, you will definitely need tweezers for those little diamantes. They were tricky. And my Tombows glue is almost all run out, as you can tell from how aggressively I'm shaking the bottle. I don't know if you get refills for Tombows or if you just buy another one. I think you just buy another one. And then a little bit of gold Heidi Shine, because you cannot have a layout without a little bit of sparkle on there, a little bit of shine. And just covering up the photo because you don't want to get splashes on your photo because it doesn't really come off that well. And I am done. So here are some photos of the close-up. This is the last of my series of 3. So if you didn't hugely enjoy this series of 3 triangles, don't worry, it's finished now. So you can come back and watch my videos because it's all over. I hope you liked having a little sneaky DIY embellishment included in the middle of this layout. Sometimes what comes in the ephemera pack just doesn't quite work exactly as it is, so you've got to change it up a little bit. And that's what scrapping is all about. I didn't know when I started this layout that I would do that, but I did by the time I got to embellishing. So please stay tuned for more videos. Katie will be up very soon now that you've had 3 of me in a row. I know you're getting sick of my voice, and I know that we are quite different in our layouts, so you need a bit of variety. So thanks, guys. Thanks so much for your likes and support. We really appreciate you guys sticking by and checking us out. Hopefully you've liked what you have seen over the past month. Thank you.